Welcome back. This is Dr. Jen Sung, where clinical excellence meets excellent results. Today we're going to talk about plantar warts and how to get rid of them at home naturally. So let's get right into it. Plantar warts are caused by a virus called HPV, often contracted in public pools and public restrooms where people walk around barefooted. So those public pools where people are running around and then going into the bathroom, coming out, highly recommend wearing slippers or a pair of Crocs to avoid that. Medical treatment is salicylic acid, where you can apply this to the wart, or you can get these patches you can apply. When you go to, let's say, your primary care or your pediatrician when you take your child, they'll often use liquid nitrogen to freeze the wart, sometimes successful, sometimes not. When you go to a podiatrist, they will often use a compound called Beetle Juice. Okay? It has an active compound called cryotherapy, and they apply it after kind of scraping off the callus and getting to the root of the wart, and they'll apply this. Oftentimes, 1, 2, 3, 4 treatments will often kill this off. Okay? The problem is when you have it in multiple areas and it spreads from just like one location to just like multiple locations around the foot, it can be quite uncomfortable. So, what do we do in our office? We recommend you soak the affected area. So in this case, let's say the foot. Soak your feet for 15 to 20 minutes, or to the point where your foot gets a little wrinkly. Okay? And then you get this ready where you do 1 droplet of castor oil, 1 droplet of tea tree oil, and 1 droplet of oregano oil. Put it into like a little dish or a teaspoon. Take a Q-tip and kind of swirl it around, mix it in. And you take the Q-tip and you apply it to the wart, right? You get the oil, kind of soak it into the wart, okay? You want to do that twice a day. In the evening, what you want to do is put a droplet of this into a little bandage and put that over the wart on top of it. Let it soak overnight and take it off in the morning and let it breathe. Okay? In our office, we actually enhance this by using low-level laser, creating a deeper penetration into the wart, or therapeutic ultrasound, where you can create heat deeper into the tissue. So therapeutic laser as well as therapeutic ultrasound can be quite beneficial and enhance this treatment protocol. Now, why do we use oregano oil and tea tree oil and castor oil? They're all antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral. So it'll have a profound effect locally to that area. Okay. We also will use antiviral supplementation, vitamins. Zinc, vitamin C, astragalus, echinacea. Sometimes we use thymus extracts, and that will enhance killing off the virus portion of it. So this is basically enhancing it, okay? So let me just show you a quick diagram of what happens. So when you look at the wart itself, if you have the skin like this, the wart might be kind of like that, okay? But underneath it, you're gonna have this big thing here. And this is full of blood supply that gets to the surface and feeds the wart. Now, this is basically an iceberg. When you go ahead and freeze this, okay? When you freeze it, you might only get this superficial layer, right? And salicylic acid sometimes will only get the superficial layer. That's why when you go to a podiatrist, they'll often scrape off a lot of this and then put the beetle juice on top of it to try to get it into the structure. What we're trying to do is we're using oregano oil, tea tree oil, and castor oil, and we're applying it right in here into a soft skin that's been soaked. It'll penetrate deeper inside and killing off the virus over here. And then the supplementation, because it has a lot of blood supply going into the wart itself, when you take the supplements, it'll enhance your viral fighting immune system, which will go through the bloodstream and kill it off on this end. So you're hitting it both this way and this way. The laser and the therapeutic ultrasound creates heat and will also kill off the wart. Now, which one, if you had to pick 3 of the oils, I would use tea tree oil as number 1, oregano as number 2, castor oil as number 3. If you can get to a physical therapist or a chiropractor who has low-level laser and therapeutic ultrasound, that would be quite beneficial. 5 minutes of this and 5 minutes of that, along with this remedy, should get rid of the wart within 3 to 5 days. You'll see it blacken, and basically you can peel it off. All right? My name is Dr. Jin Sung, where clinical excellence meets excellent results, and we'll see you guys next week on the healthy side. Have an awesome day.